If we want to work towards new energy systems, we have to rethink the whole system.
The issue with energy is that it touches basically everything we do.
I feel responsibility for the next generation.
Change is coming anyway, so if we are not prepared for that, we are going to be surprised.
Well, we don't want to get the light going out, huh?
We're striving towards an uptime of the grid of 99.9654%, I learned on this hackathon, which is crazy high.
So the challenges that we're facing are huge, but also the opportunities that we are facing are huge.
It's a grand challenge which needs multiple perspectives.
We are synergetically working together with different people from different backgrounds, from different knowledge, and also on different levels of the energy system.
And I can actually do something.
When you bring the most intrinsically motivated and smartest people of every organization together to change the world for the better, I think great things will happen.
What I really like that's happening here is that everyone is getting uncomfortable.
Normally you have your business and your meetings and all the things, and you don't have just the headspace or the space in your schedule to just zoom out. What if?
It gives you a freedom to just get loose of the existing things.
Today it's been only about getting to know the problems, feeling what's living in society, not thinking I know where I'm going, I know what the solution is.
We picked out really urgent but difficult problems.
We are basically working on 4 different complex and multifaceted problems, but we only have like a short period of time.
We are here on the Technical University of Delft, so we have a lot of technically minded people, but we don't just need technology.
The energy transition is not a technology transition by itself. It's about technology, economy, society, and the institutions.
Here there's a lot of experts together from all different fields, so it's the municipalities, the government, the programmers, people from the energy sector all over.
I don't know what they know, but also they don't know what I know, and if you combine that...
Oh wow, there's so many people that feel this, that understand this, that are looking at this, that are worried about this, that feel we need something else, and it felt really like, okay, this is legit. And then we started working from that.
They come up with bright ideas that we maybe only could thought about in weeks or months of work. Dedicated teams, one goal, one job, just go for it.
This is the hackathon of Synergy.
It was quite a roller coaster, I must say.
It has a positive unknown. It's like the start of an adventure.
The challenge we face is to get to a sustainable, inclusive energy system.
Many of the problems that we face are still rooted in the design principles of the old energy system.
We are stuck in this centralized way of thinking.
We're doing this for 100 years. All legislation, everything in our society is built on individual connection.
And we're stuck with the rules and regulations that have been optimized to make that system run as smoothly as possible.
We have to go to collective connections.
So how do you maintain it? How do you maintain it when more and more appliances are put on the grid? How do you balance that?
Basically the country is locked because there's not enough room on the national energy grid. We can't put a lock on every development in the Netherlands, so we have to come up with different ways of doing this.
And we need to change the legislation, we need to change the way of working together.
If we do nothing, large blackouts will occur.
And the biggest challenge is, I don't think technical, but how to reach everybody and give everybody a good access to that energy of the future.
And there's many people who have solutions or partial solutions. And the idea is to bring all of these people together, because together they are more than the sum of their parts.
The change is about changes in technology, and we talk about digitalization and all the challenges there. It is changes in the market models change, citizens are starting to participate, and it is also changing in regulation. And nobody can do their thing only in one of these bubbles, so these areas are very strongly intertwined.
And sometimes you really have to go back to the fundamentals, which is really uncomfortable, but also really exciting because there's a lot of opportunity there.
Increasing grid capacity, no, it's not a solution. We really need to think, how can we continue to innovate, leveraging renewables?
We are getting to solutions and pathways to solutions that may have a tremendous impact on the energy system, but they require a different mindset from us.
If we prove what could work, that can inspire, the regulatory and the legal people to change law or regulations where needed.
In the hackathon, it's also that you start with thinking a lot, then having crazy ideas, and then testing it out with others. It's no problem that you fail, and then that's how you get to innovative solutions.
At the beginning, nobody knows each other, and it's always a bit awkward. Who's in charge, who does what.
People came in like a little bit wondering, like, where am I? What am I doing here? What can I expect?
Literally after one evening, having dinner together, people the next day are hugging each other.
Quickly, we all became aware that we're surrounded by like-minded people who all want to move forward, and we all have different expertises, technical, social, more financial, different backgrounds, but we're all on the same page.
I think that's where Synergy starts.
Looking back at the 3 days at the hackathon, I saw a lot of cross-pollination. It was also hectic.
I've been getting really tired.
It's a bit overwhelming at times.
For me, this was really energizing to really, with all these experts together in a pressure cooker session, think, okay, what type of problems do we identify and how can we come with tangible solutions?
I saw a lot of little coins dropping like, oh, this, this. 2 days sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. If in 2 days you can pinpoint exactly what your stakeholder needs.
If you are just thinking for yourself, you might be on one puzzle piece. And you need all the puzzle pieces to get to the solutions.
There is a lot of knowledge in one room. Whenever you're stuck, because sometimes you're really stuck, and then you're just going to grab a coffee, and you just meet somebody who's got the answer, who's got years of experience and exactly that little thing that you want to know.
Because it's exciting and sometimes also exciting in an anxious way, it's really nice that you do this in a different environment, and this is a safe space in a exciting way to get you out of your own bubble and get the uncomfortable things done.
There's an understanding, and that's actually a first base to change things.
We are working on system change here, on thinking out of the box.
It would be great if we end up with a list of moonshots that we want to achieve after today.
Our idea is to completely rethink how the energy system is currently organized. We want to actually switch ownership of power plants.
We are working on a new governance model where the civilians are included.
Synergy is not only a hackathon, it's a community. We want to keep the conversation going.
Many of the teams that we saw yesterday, you saw now today that members of those teams were moving around in the entire space, learning from one another, changing places. So there was no sense of competition, there's a sense of collaboration, and I love that.
Of course, the best is that the whole idea works and it's implemented the way we imagined it, but that's unlikely. But even if some parts of that idea is implemented, maybe by us, because there is some thinking within the team that we are going to do some piloting, maybe we team up.
It doesn't stop here.
There will be a lot of new developments short after this.
We already planned follow-up meetings.
The challenge owner from Alliander, for instance, invited us as a team to his office in Arnhem to dive further into it.
For me, Synergy is a success if after the 48 hours, the 49th hour is successful. It's everything that happens after the hackathon.
It's very important that you don't only have this creativity space and then everybody just continues the old life, so that we stick together, take it also in our own company to work to these solutions.
It's for everyone just good to know that you can start your initiative today, tomorrow.
Expect things to change and keep changing.
You have influence and you have power if you take it. Yeah.